Hello everyone, welcome to the 25th episode of our Dark Souls Remastered Pyromancer walkthrough. In this episode we're going to be going past Pinwheel and exploring the Tomb of the Giants up until the fog wall that blocks us from continuing. So come to this bonfire and just get past the bone wheels the best you can. So jump down here, climb this ladder. First of all, we're gonna heal. Go ahead and switch our shield, unfortunately, to the skull lantern, which if you hold right click, you can actually see where you're going. So head down this way. And go ahead and kill the skeleton. Now we could get the sunlight maggot to where, but we would have to go through and do the four kings first. The sunlight maggot is probably the best option. There's also cast light. For now, we're just gonna stick with what we've got. I am gonna try and make an attempt. I don't think I've ever jumped over to this. But okay, if you want to follow my direction here, you can drop down there and then drop down again. There'll be a couple of skeletons down here. If you want to go the regular route, just keep sliding down those big pillars that you saw before. I would probably recommend that. We're going to go ahead and kill this skeleton. Come on. So if you continue to slide down those platforms, you would end up right here. There's Patches. We didn't see him before, but we can talk to him now.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Say no.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first. But, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
Then go ahead and walk to this ledge.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Alright. First we can grab these items here. If you didn't get a lantern, you find one here as well. Up ahead, we're going to see her.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done? You're no place.
If you keep heading this way, you'll run into her two guardians that are now hollow, that she mentioned. They should be fairly easy to take care of. kind of glad that he hit me out of that because I was not trying to use that anyway. I was trying to get to Fire Whip. Yeah, with pyromancies, they're pretty easy. Especially coming here this late into the game. Once they're killed, we can just come back over here and talk to her again.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much.
Once we've done that, head along where they were standing, and we'll get to fight the first bone towers we're going to encounter. They're fairly slow, but they will land on you and do a lot of damage if you aren't careful, so taking them out from a distance is probably recommended. Over here's a ladder to climb. And if that skeleton hadn't this earlier, there would be a fake wall here. We're just gonna head back along to where Patches was.
Oh, you! Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and say no.
Oh, for heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive? I've said I'm sorry. Wait, I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
Alright, so now that we've talked to him, you can see a ladder right here. But if you want to just get down there quick, come to this side, drop, and there's a bonfire right here for us to rest at. Alright, once you've rested at this bonfire, just walk along the edge here and climb back up the ladder. Now, the way to go to make progress in the level is right here behind Patches. But to collect some items, we're going to go this way that we came from. If you followed me, if you went the proper way, then we haven't been over this way yet. But come to this hole and drop down here. There'll be a ton of enemies down there. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a Chaos Fireball down there. And then jump across. Essentially, we're just trying to kill as many of them as we can before we have to go down there. We took care of most of them before coming down here, so grab this item, head to the back of the room and pick up this item, which is a large divine ember. And then somewhere along the wall here should be a way to get up. Once we've killed them, we just climb back up the ladder we originally came through. We're gonna go back and reset our pyromancer uses. I'm gonna put another level in endurance because I'm trying to get the equipment load up to switch our armor set. Alright, let's head up this way with the fire orb. Yeah, great. We're basically in the same position as we were before. And it's impossible to see anything. Oh, the skeleton walked off the edge on its own. Well, we're going to take advantage of that and run over to this archer. The other archer you can pretty much just ignore. There is a way to take him out, but it doesn't really matter. If you didn't come the way we did, you'll see these. You'll see the item right over there, right here. And you can just drop down right here to get to it. If you did come that way, you won't need it, but there's an item here we can pick up. And then there's a couple skeletons in the dark here. Go ahead and climb up this. Climb up here. It's kind of annoying how you have to do it this way, but drop down here to grab this item. Drop back down where we came from and climb the ladders again. If Dark Souls 1 actually had fast ladder climbing, this wouldn't be so bad, but head up this pathway. Grab this item. Here you can see we can drop down back in front of the tomb before everything. You're going to want to run along this edge of the tomb. Far along here there will be an item we can pick up. This will drop you back down where the bone wheels are. Head back the direction we came. We're going to rest back at the bonfire to restore our pyromancy charges. And then we're going to head this way. This is where the area starts to get a bit more difficult. We're going to get our first skeleton dog right up here. They're super annoying to fight, so try to get just outside of range and burn them. Then straight up ahead, there will be a fog wall. With another one of those dogs. For some reason the Black Knight saw us. Normally, I don't believe he comes up here so fast, but somehow he saw us coming. Just backstab him. Come on. I do not want to die right now. I did not mean to do that. Come on. Okay. We should be good to fight him now. If you can manage to backstab him, that's probably the easiest. You probably won't have to fight him yet, because like I said, he usually doesn't charge up here, but in case he does, just fight him like normal. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to heal with humanities a couple times. Mainly because I just don't want to die to him. There we go. Get a white titanite chunk and go ahead and don't believe there's any items there. Walk on this side of the pit toward the skeleton archer. We're gonna take him out. Then there's an item right here. Near where we got this item, there's a spot we can drop down to. And it's just straight ahead of it. And this is where we're going to finally pick up the Silver Serpent Ring. I'm just going to use Chaos Storm to take these guys out. Then you can jump across the pit here. I can't see anything. Take out this skeleton. The only reason I'm willing to heal with humanities right now is because we're fast approaching a bonfire. Take out this dog. And I'm going to heal once again. I hate doing that, but we're very close to a bonfire. So in order to get to the bonfire from here, follow these blue lights and then go this way. And there's the bonfire. Now this area is a complete pain, so I'm going to kindle this bonfire. Honestly, I'm going to do it twice just to be safe. You don't have to do it twice, but I would highly recommend you at least do it once. Alright, so go ahead and come from the bonfire, head up this path, kill the skeleton that's over here. Then pick up this item. So there's 3 more skeleton dogs here. Unfortunately, the skeleton somehow saw us. Oops. Don't walk off that cliff. So go ahead and turn. So from the path we originally were coming, you just hug the wall and turn down this way. You can head back behind here to get an item. And then you can come down this way. There's a hole there, and I believe that's where we need to go. Yeah. So you can just drop down. The ladder's pretty short. So we came here to pick up the items, including the Silver Serpent Ring, which is going to be really important for us in the future, even though we can't continue through this golden fog wall. And we're going to use that bonfire to warp to... I'm going to go back to Firelink. We can replace our shield again. We're going to level up our endurance one more time. Now with our level of endurance, we can replace our chest piece, but not our pants. So we're almost at the full outfit. So in the next episode, we're going to go to the New Londo ruins and go through there. I'll see you down there in the start of the next episode.